Yo, what is up, guys? Day 14 on Duloxetin. I don't know where to start. Don't know what to say. I don't know. I have a million different thoughts, and somehow they are all the same. And at the same time, I have just emptiness in my head. I don't know. This medicine is ridiculous. Let's take a step back. Please watch the shorts and the first part I did, so you know kind of where I'm at and stuff. Quick recap. I got diagnosed with a severe depression, bunch of trauma in my childhood. I have nerve pain, so doctor said we can use duloxetin, kill two birds with one stone. So here I am. Started with 30 milligrams, and the doctor said go to 60 milligrams after 2 weeks, exactly on day 14. However, I did it on day 10. Why did I do it on day 10? Because on day 10 I had really bad mood and really bad thoughts, unaliving thoughts as well. They increased, just as they say, within the first few weeks. The depression is gonna be a roller coaster. And that was the case with myself as well. So I was like, you know what, let's just take 60 now and hopefully it's gonna work, whatever is supposed to work, and get me out of this. Now, let me just go over the few side effects before we go really deep into what's going on right now. So side effect wise, I don't know how this is going on, how this is happening, but I'm like, after I take this, like 2 hours max later, I have like math energy, and still somehow I need to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. I don't, but also I don't have to go to sleep. But it's like I want to go to sleep. I don't know. I just lay down and have my eyes closed and just thoughts. However, I cannot be like productive yet. Hopefully, this is gonna change. I do some work and stuff, but to be honest, I have so much energy I can't really sit still. And if I drink just a little bit of coffee, now I'm experimenting of how many milligrams of instant coffee I can take. Uh, like a 2 grams of instant coffee is like 200 milligrams. Depends, of course, on whatever coffee you use and stuff. 200 milligrams of caffeine. If I take that dose, I'm very hyper. If I add L-tyrosine, that's tyrosine, not thyroxine. Tyrosine is a amino acid, which is a precursor, I think it's called, of dopamine. I get even more hyper if now I'm also experimenting on how many milligrams I can put in my coffee, because I like to have the energy for workouts at least. But other than that, dude, it's too much. It's so severe. It's a lot. It's like I feel like I want to explode. So it's like too much. I'm too hyper. And then the sleepy thing. Hot flashes throughout the day, randomly, intervals of minutes, intervals of hours. Get very sweaty. Not only from the hot flashes, but when walking around, just normally walking around. If my walking pace increases just a little bit, I immediately notice it by having a lot of sweat going on. And yeah, I don't really feel anything else. I feel a little bit of shakiness, but I think it's because of the energy, honestly. Given that I didn't have like any energy before, especially to get out of bed, this is quite a plus. So I think I just have to completely ditch the coffee and the tyrosine and just go on with this. And then at the end of the day, I am so exhausted. Like I am so exhausted. I sleep like a baby. I'm not taking any magnesium anymore. No, no, nothing. Nothing that has helped me aid in better sleep or anything of that sort. I don't use none of that anymore. So that's the side effects. And yeah, I mean the libido thing. Just check out part one. It hasn't changed at all. I have zero sexual drive. I hope it's gonna change because I miss it. I'm still flirting here and there, but it's like zero sexual drive. It's crazy. I never had this sensation ever. All right, so this is the first time I experience myself without a depression, and I feel the duloxetine as somewhat of like a filter. I feel it like a filter going on. Like I'm literally talking about like a physical filter over my screen kind of thing, and that is shielding me from negative stuff. Whenever I get negative thoughts, however bad they may be, and I think about a month ago or so, they would really get me to spiral and make me feel really bad, get a incredibly tight chest and panic attacks. Very, very bad stuff. And now when I get it, I like to step out of my mind and just observe things, like observe my thoughts and stuff. And when I do that now, it's just ridiculous. I can actually see, I can see the thoughts trying to pierce through this duloxetine shield and they just cannot go through. I know this sounds abstract or whatever, but you might understand. So I'm just gonna keep going. It feels like I am shrouded in some sort of an aura that deflects all sort of negative thoughts and intrusive thoughts of unaliving and my heartbreak, for example, when I think about that person, I feel really, really sad. No, let's do it different. Let's even differentiate between emotions and feelings. I have the emotion of deep sadness, but I don't feel the sadness. I have the emotion, I don't even know if these are emotions, of like big disappointment, big sadness, emptiness, but it doesn't get to me, but I know they are there. It doesn't get out of control. When I think about very bad stuff that would get me in a really, really bad mood, not being able to function for days. Now I just look at it and I'm thinking, am I ever gonna feel that again? Like, what is this? So basically, I'm pretty much shielded versus all the negative stuff. Let's paint you another picture. Yeah, I am shielded within this aura, but there is still all the darkness around me. So around this shield of duloxetine, there is still all of this darkness surrounding me. And I can see through the aura, through the dulox, and through the darkness, and I see the other negative stuff coming towards me, and it doesn't get inside of me. It just goes around me and just adds to the darkness. I know this sounds, but bear with me. Now I'm getting the idea of pushing these negative thoughts aside, and this making me worry that if I stop the dulox, everything is gonna come back at the surface. I wanna stress I am in therapy, and I hope this is something you can work on. I'm a noob in therapy. It's not even 4 months now, so I can't even say within these 4 months that I have understood what will be able to achieve with therapy, because I'm just so messed up. There is way too much bullshit I have to unravel and dig up. Too many construction sites. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's gonna be good. For now, I'm content because I will be able to function more. I know it because that's what I'm doing already. I am enjoying stuff. I enjoy to listen to music. Yesterday was the first time in years I enjoyed listening to music. Even when I do my own music. By the way, I made a song about Duloxetin. It's kick ass. So if you like metalcore, check out the channel. But like even when I would write my own stuff and listen to it, I wouldn't enjoy it. It would feel like work, or like, oh, okay, now I made this statement kind of thing. But now it's like I flow with it. I dive into the music. I listen to it. I get goosebumps again. So that's been cool. I'm trying to look up movies and stuff. I haven't watched them yet though, because I'm kind of out of time, and I don't really know if or when I'm gonna be checking anything out. But at some point, I've lost all the motivation to do anything, like watching series, movies, and listening to music and stuff. And now it's coming back, so that's cool. Also, I can see myself just being active on it and just being able to work, because I'm getting out of bed for once. I do wake up and I still think horrible shit immediately. Part of it is, of course, this woman that just won't leave my head. And I think the worst stuff that gets me instantly jealous and the worst feelings, but I'm just looking at them now and I'm like, I can't really, I can't say I feel, but I just know there is just emptiness now. So let's just say I feel emptiness, but I don't really feel, so I can't really say I'm feeling. Yeah, I do feel positives though. So when I'm laughing or talking to people that are good for me, I do feel happy. So that's cool. I think I lost a train of thought. I was gonna go down. Apologies, maybe it's gonna come back. But now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to stick on this for the rest of my life. And not that I would have a problem with this now, because this is like biohacking, and I think like a real short tangent, yeah, to just biohacking and self care and stuff. I think everybody should be on antidepressants. The effect that I'm having right now, it is incredible. And I'm like the thing is, the medicine is not even fully saturated. I just jumped on 60 milligrams, and it's 4 days of 60 milligrams, and like it's 2 weeks in total. They say it's not gonna be up until like 4 to 6 weeks I get the full effect. Like, wow, what? What? So you know how people are biohacking, they're using all kinds of amino acids, vitamins, or whatever to improve their life, testosterone for muscle. There is all kinds of stuff. Why not also antidepressants, right? That's what I'm thinking right now. It makes you it makes you just be able to continue. And now, please, you can argue with ethics and stuff. I understand. I know, dude. I see everything from every perspective. I know, dude. Oh, it's not natural. It's not blah, blah, blah. None of this matters right now in this discussion that I'm having right now, and the arguments I'm giving right now. If you're a person that needs this stuff, this was for me last last resort, and I'm happy I did it. Because I'm still having these thoughts after all therapy. I'm having the same thoughts. The same bullshit is going on in my head, and I know without this I would not be functional as I am right now. I think I had a panic attack and I just brushed it off easily. But now here's the depressive part about all of this. Because I know this is fake. And I'm asking myself, I'm not really healing. If I'm taking this and I'm in therapy, I was in therapy with this, talking about very bad stuff that would usually get me sobbing. Zero problems talking about it. I just had to take a few breaks. And I felt this emptiness, as I said in the beginning, because it's like, all the negative emotions bundled into like this new feeling, which is, let's just call it emptiness. And I was able to talk about it without crying. And I wonder right now, can I even ever cry again? But I know it's fake. It's like it makes everything for me is ridiculous. It's like nothing matters. Just take the pills. It's so weird. I don't like it. This feeling or this thought. And I get I get lost in thoughts more, but I also get out of them really fast. I get lost in thoughts more because every time I do, I realize how I'm not feeling them. And I'm thinking, how can I heal if I'm not feeling them? What is gonna what is gonna be happening now? Like, where am I going with this? How is therapy gonna impact me? Also, let me touch upon something. My life since I'm taking this exactly 14 days has been complete chaos. All my routine, everything is complete overboard. Not because any negative stuff, but just because the side effects and the recalibrating of my brain, of my persona, of my identity is just everything was so random. I had to deal with the side effects. I have to deal with new perspectives. With like I'm learning a lot about myself right now and about the medicine and about myself as the medicine, I guess. And so slowly I'm getting back into routine now. And this was wow, this was real chaos. So if you're going on this, take a vacation. Trust me on that. Take a vacation and you won't be sorry about it because you want to keep doing what you're doing day by day. Yeah, good luck. It's gonna be an adventure for sure. But I'm slowly getting back into routine now, so that's cool. I'm easing back in. As I said, I have to figure out how much caffeine I can take. Not that I'm addicted to caffeine. It's just I'm working out. I love a good pre-workout, so I have caffeine at least on workout days, and since I like it, I just drink it here and there. But this is where I'm in right now, so yeah. I kind of want to elaborate a little bit more on the depressive part of things, but I feel like I would scare a bunch of people. I guess I just have a lot of therapy to do still, so I don't want to say what I'm thinking. Just know I'm a mess, I guess. And I don't want to scare you guys. It's just I don't know where I'm going with this. I just hope for the best. So you don't have to worry about me. I got stuff to do. But yeah, it is weird. And I'll keep you guys up to date. I might do another short update during the weeks if something special happens or so. But other than that, I'm just gonna keep the updates weekly now, maybe bi-weekly or something like that. If nothing else is gonna change. Apart from that, guys, check out thebetterhelp.com. Check out the links in the description. Check out the channel. Come by stream. Say hello. Thank you so much for everyone who does. I appreciate you so much. We're reading tarot on Saturdays, getting into the spiritual stuff, into magic. It's really fun. It's just fun in games. You have to believe it in so a little bit to make it happen. Law of attraction and affirmations. You know the deal. Thank you for watching. See you around. GG, thank you. Bye.